Hello, just did a video request, punching in the hours, doing the work. It's April 20th, Friday at 2:04 in the morning, and so this will be my vlog for the 19th, so I'm doing like every day. So, yesterday I rode my bike into Longmont and back, and my leg was hurting me so bad, my left knee. Even though it's been like a week since I've ridden my bike, uh, I was crying out in agony the whole time. The tendon from my kneecap to the top of my kneecap. I mean, the tendon from that from this bump on the front of your knee here to the top of my kneecap. The whole thing was, and when you push down on the top of the kneecap, it was really sore. But so I told my mom. She goes, "Oh yeah, it takes 2 weeks for the soft tissue to heal." So if you go on one ride and it thrashes that, then you can have to take 2 weeks off. But yeah, I'm not exercising now, anyways. So then I came back. I was helping her yesterday. I even went in to help her today too, which she pays me. But um, uh, yeah, I'm still working on these books, audiobooks on my website. I can't believe that I just abandoned that page. I'm working on it with the faster computer now though, so I can kind of burn through it. But yeah, I thought I was going to get done with it sooner, but I forgot that there are these other pages that I have to do on them. So I'm attaching all the links to those. I'm having to remove some books that aren't on Kindle anymore. I'm getting an idea of how much Kindle changes. I didn't know that Kindle would, because these are really old books from hundreds of years ago. You'd think that if they'd have one for free, they'd leave it for free, but sometimes they just suddenly decide to make an old book cost money. Sometimes make it cost a lot of money, and sometimes just take it off. Like books, there's this book, Biblical Reasons for Slavery. They took that one clear off, and then there was another one that they took away. So, so I'm updating that, A couple of them you have to pay $1 for Kindle, but then it's free on Audible. So, and I'm not. So the way that it works, and I'll explain this on the page, but the way that it works is that the LibriVox ones, if it's not on LibriVox, then I'll use it on Kindle. So if it's on Kindle and LibriVox, then I'll just have it linked for LibriVox. If I had more time, I would have the link for Kindle for all of them that are on LibriVox, because that means that you know where you click to get that book and to have it in a text format, which I think I'll do that later. Not now. I'll fix this and put it up, but maybe later I'll get the Kindle link to them. But I think the general rule of thumb is if it's up there on LibriVox, then it's also going to be on Kindle. So you have to do is click it on Kindle and you can find it. But it's good to have a text version in case you hear something that's interesting. You can then go to it, to the location of it. And maybe in the future they'll have computers so that you could actually have it click to that part of the page if you ever want to link it. Like if you're doing a blog, just click here and it'll actually take you to that part of the page of the book. That's why I have all those books on my personal website, is because I want to try to reference ancient writers as much as I can. And if I can make it so you just go click here and it literally takes you to that page in the book, that's awesome. That'll make it so that give people more incentive to read the book, and it makes it more real for people. So what was I talking about? See, that's what happens if I try to over-explain something. I forget what the hell I was talking about. I'm too high. Yeah, I'm working on those books, and had to do all the different subjects. So I'm doing those, and then I'll explain it. But I was listening to stuff about astrology, just figuring out all my astrological signs, and memorizing it. And it's really interesting stuff. To the point where I'm like, wait, why wasn't I interested in this before? Why didn't I know this stuff before? But yeah, I'm a Capricorn, but my rising sign is Leo, and my moon is Aquarius, Mercury is Sagittarius, Venus is Aquarius, Mars is Taurus, Jupiter is Aquarius, Saturn is Cancer, Uranus is Libra. Uranus is Libra. Neptune is Sagittarius. Pluto is Libra. North Node is Sagittarius. So 25% of my sign is at Aquarius. I have 3 Aquarius, 3 Sagittarius, so 25%. I have 2 Libra, and then I have Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Aries, but I don't have any Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, or Pisces. So I think. Oh, plus I have. I was born the night of the perihelion of Comet Cahutek, which is so that injects into my sun sign a dose of Uranus and Mars. So, so yeah, and there's lots of people up there doing their astrological. So you just watch, what does somebody think about Mercury and Sagittarius? And you get to watch 5 people do it. I should subscribe to all those people. For some reason, I'm not subscribing to people. I've been doing my books. Just did my request video about the royal family, about Meghan Markle, so that was cool. I like to request videos. So, yeah, my back is starting to hurt, my lower back. And I might even be slipping discs. It actually kind of feels a little bit crooked right now, but so it's going to be more difficult for me to just sit there this year. But I'm extremely curious to know how many pages of text and how long it is of all these audiobooks that I have once it's all done. And then the list from biggest to shortest, because I think it's something that I can memorize and something that I can always have a book. I was explaining this to my mom earlier today. I always have a book that I just have to listen to. The only reason that people don't always have a book that they have to listen to is because our short-term memory, our memory to ability to memorize stuff, to have it within grasp, instant recall memory, isn't good enough to remember all the books that we would like to hear if we would just be reminded. So if you can memorize those books, then you can remember a book you'd want to read, and then you'd be doing it every day. I'm not doing them right now because I'm just working on them. I don't know. It just seems like it would conflict. I'd rather do something else. So, but I'm doing the astrology people, which is interesting. So, okay, anyways, that's enough talking. Jeez. Almost 10 minutes, okay. Later.